look up devices, it means evil purpose. That which thinks the mind, thoughts, purpose. All right, so we're not ignorant of different ways that Esau has to persuade you into receiving the R3 microchip. All right, or ways of persuading you from falling out of the faith. All right, or going on to a different doctrine. All right, that might be similar, but it's going to lead you to your destruction. All right. Now, you said you had a precept? Yeah, what you got?
It's Revelation chapter 13, and verse 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven and earth. In the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwelleth on the earth by the means of those miracles.
Can you say that one more time?
Yeah, read it from the top, brother. He done messed it all up.
The Lord,
It's Revelation 13 and 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they shall make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Right, that's the rebirth of the Roman Empire. All right, the fire coming down is Esau's technology. All right, his missile technology, his lasers. The Esau has, and he uses those weapons on nations that don't comply with his fractional reserve banking.
and this man's way of life. This man's way of life is what was it? We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. So this man's way of life is to exalt the woman. To exalt the woman, to put her up in her own apartment. Now the scripture says what? Give not a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Lest she gonna destroy you, man. And many have gone out of their wits for women and been destroyed because we're not ignorant of his devices. His main goal is to what? If I can't get Adam, I'm gonna get Eve. So I'm just gonna set her up on high. That's a crafty counsel. And he said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna separate the man out of the house. I'm gonna take the lion away from the pack. Now I made a video years ago about the 3 female lionesses, and they were all battling like a pack of hyenas. And all of a sudden, the one male lion, because they was overmatched. They were circling them, trying to bite at them. And once the male lion came through, what happened? It was pure order. We are those male lions. And the more we're in this truth of Yahweh Shai, we are the lions of Yahweh Shai. Right? We the little ones of Yahweh Shai. So that's why his crafty counsel is to destroy the manhood of the man. That's his wicked devices. So once we're no longer in the house, we can't have no order. The kids are gonna be running around eating Honey Smack cereal instead of eating a balanced diet. But who would lay the law down? The man will walk in and say, hey, you're supposed to be eating lentils with brown rice.
Vegetables.
But that's highly nutritious for you, man. And Akim should be eating a lot healthier, man. You should be eating lentils, brown rice. That's highly nutritious. Vitamins and minerals to get the best of the worst out here. But this devil will have to what? He get a woman. May the Lord just destroy every one of them, man. He gave them food stamps so that the woman could go shopping. The prerequisite for getting the food stamps was so the man was out of the house. Hey, we gonna give you $500. She said, yo, $500? I just kicked this man out. I don't like his stinking ass anyway. I'm just gonna kick him out of the house and I get $500. And what's she buying? Honey Smacks, Golden Grams.
Hot Pockets.
She buying Hot Pockets with 1,000 ingredients in it.
Hold on, that's after she got her nails done.
Yeah, with the food stamp money. Because she's selling the food stamps.
Yeah.
And she probably doing sexual favors with it too. or for it, or for additional
She
food
taking care of
stamps.
some grimy ass niggas, you know?
Yeah. Letting another nigga named Tito and some other nigga try to credit. Coming with the spirit, and the spirit start coming up with something on the actual thing. That's okay, because the Lord's going to destroy it, man.
Yeah, I mean, like just to land back off of what you're saying, we the real alphas, right? We the real quality men that these women don't know yet. You know, these low quality women, all they be attracting is low quality men. I don't care if they're self-proclaimed alphas or not. If you don't got the holy scriptures, there's no light in you. You ain't worth a goddamn thing to the Most High. All right, and that's what it's all about. It's not about attracting or impressing some damn women. We're not into this thing for that.
Hey, that's the same spirits that was going on during the time when the apostles was teaching, during the time when all the, that's the same spirit.
Hey, that's why Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. Day to day.
So, as the scriptures say, as a matter of fact, what precept do we got? Because I got.
Then read my scripture. You about to read? Okay, no, read it.
It's Revelation chapter 8. Romans chapter 8, verse 38. That neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities.
And that's a principality. These people driving around, that's a principality. Go ahead.
Nor powers,
That's also a wicked power. Go ahead.
nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh which is in Mashiach Yahushua Lord.
Hey, and you know what? And that goes to you brothers who are younger, man. No woman's gonna be able to take you out of this truth. All right? If you truly about Yahushua, no woman's gonna be able to take you out, man. You're gonna be straight regardless.
Somebody get Isaiah 13 and 11.
Isaiah 13 and 11. You want to speak up? You want to?
Yeah, what's whatever. I'm just going in the spirit. Y'all hit the scriptures and I was getting in.
He called first.
Okay, Con.
Go ahead. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity.
Yeah, the wicked is these people who are driving by. Clearly, we got Bibles in our hands. Clearly, something spiritual's going on over here. We brothers is burning different incense onto the Most High. You know what we doing. That's the guy even knew. He even acknowledged it. I'm just like y'all. No, you not.
Yeah, he's of his father, the devil.
You know the hell you not,
Devil,
man.
yeah.
Turn a little bit.
And I will cause the arrogancy of the crowd to cease.
See, this is part of just the condition of the battle. It's irritating, you know?
Yo, no damn help me, yo. He has no idea what judgment he's gonna get for that, yo.
But see, they don't know how close to death they are.
Yeah, they're literally on this fence right now.
Yeah, literally, they're a death angel on these. You can tell by their actions that the Lord got a death angel on them. So what's happening is, right as the Most High, it gives the order that death angel is going to take them out. Because that death angel is on them heavy. The death angel's on all these. That's why you see how zombified and bugged out these people. Because really, the Most High got death angels literally all around them, and they're just waiting for the order to take them out. And that's real. That's real. The Most High got death angels all around.
Say that scripture again.
Right? Same way you have righteous angels out here protecting the Lord's men. You got death angels out here waiting for the Most High to give them their number and punch that car.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity.
Right, so the way that these... Go ahead.
Okay, I just was gonna say, just like those people that the women that betrayed us, because there's a lot of women that betrayed all these brothers, man. The whole time we've been in the faith, there's been women betraying us, going off, But listen, this is all part of the Lord's plan. Because we went off from the Most High. So it's bittersweet. You see, because we are examples, and the Lord sets the example with our woman to chastise the sword, man.
That's it.
Keep going.
And I will cause their arrogancy of the proud to cease.
Yeah, and the women are prideful. The women are super prideful out here, man. In Babylon. They got this one girl, man, I seen on Tinder. Listen to this, brothers. Hey, man, listen, brothers. There was a girl on Tinder that said, if my dog don't like you, then I won't like you.
Oh.
If my German Shepherd at that don't like you, hey, man. Hey, that's how gone this place is, man. If you're German Shepherd, that's a scary ass dog.
Oh, she a dog mom, huh?
Yeah, that's you a dog mom.
Well, guess what? Hey, look, men in the right spirit, you gonna come to find out, we ain't, hey, look, most of us ain't fucking with y'all single mothers. Serious on no dog mom.
Serious. Yo, that was a vexation in my spirit, man.
Unless you prove yourself, you know. But really, you know, I know some brothers got, you know, whatever situations, but you know, we ain't really messing with women like that. You know, if the Most High sends something our way, then we'll deal with it. But ultimately, man, like 90% of you women get eliminated right from the jump. You a single mother, you just got eliminated.
Yeah, true.
You got too much debt, you just been eliminated.
Yeah, and they expect us to be automatically cool with their stuff. They're so blind, they're so prideful and arrogant.
Shit, if you on a dating app or you got social media, for me, you done.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, because you can just log back in and get somebody else tonight.
You know?
You gotta delete it.
Getting a woman is not a hard thing, bro. Getting a woman isn't a hard thing. It's the quality. It's the quality of woman. Because there's a lack of quality women out there. And I don't give a damn what this woman tries to convince you that she is. She has all these standards and expectations for you, and she isn't any of that. So we ain't really dealing with women like that. Now you got certain brothers that got their wives and got their particular situations already set, and it works for them in the spirit. So that doesn't necessarily apply to you because you already dealing, you already got a particular order established in the household. But look, there's going to be a great humbling, which is why I had the brother read Isaiah, because the Lord's saying He's going to punish all these individuals, all the wicked. But what's He going to do to a man that's of the faith? We got to read that. That's the next verse coming up.
Let's get it.
Because no, we're not going to be. Listen, right now, you in the spirit of maybe trying to find a woman. But don't be. You in the faith and you a newer brother. Don't even be in that spirit. Seek the kingdom first. All right. Seek the kingdom first. It's not required for certain brothers to even have a woman, even if you want a woman. Right now, it's not necessarily required. Now, if you burn, right? Even Paul said it's better that you marry than to burn. Now, we're not talking about this so-called contractual marriage that takes place in the world today, where you go before a wicked-ass priest, all right, and he pronounces you man and wife, which is something that you really do on your own with that woman, and you consummate that marriage through sex. For those who can receive it. Now, I don't want to go too far into another topic.
Yeah, because they're going to go, hell, you my wife now.
All right? Because we ain't talking about that kind. We ain't talking about that marriage. All right? We're not talking about the worldly aspect of marriage. All right? Which they got marriage wrong anyways. All right? They got marriage wrong. But the point is if you burn, it's better for you to go find yourself a woman who's not dealing with the man at all. All right? Than for you to burn. All right? So there's that aspect of it. But if you're new to the faith, all a woman is going to be to you is a major distraction. And believe me, I know, because I've experienced it. Being young in the faith, all right, having a new relationship, doing all that I can to try to, keep things, in order and all that. It was really more of a distraction. Yep. And the relationship lasted for a time, and then it abruptly ended too. So, and then at the end of the day, when I look back, it wasn't even worth it. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. The sex wasn't worth it. The amount of frustration and problems that persisted, being in that relationship wasn't worth it, man. Right. You know what I mean? And that's time I'm not getting back. And scriptures tell you about redeeming the time because the days are evil. So that's for you younger brothers. If you're a little bit more seasoned in this thing, you kind of know how to navigate, these particular situations. But for the unseasoned brother, man, don't even go there. You don't even need to bother with that. All right? Because we're about to get blessed with many women right now. Worry about building yourself up and being rooted in the faith. And if the Lord wants you to have a woman, He gonna give you a woman. Just pray, hey, can I get a little something? And the Most High wants you to have it, He gonna give it to you. And that's how I got my woman in the damn first place. I literally put up a prayer, and within, 2 weeks, I think, that's how it happened, just that fast. Yeah. But the same thing was when I needed to lose her. See, we in a position where we have to lose everything for the sake of Yahweh Shai. All right? And that's how it is. These things that you lose, it's going to humble you, okay? But it's there for a reason. It happens for a reason, okay? And again, ultimately, it's to test and to prove you.
Right, Jeremiah didn't have no woman, and that's Jeremiah.
I mean, there's things that you think that you need when you really don't, okay? And to have it is ultimately gonna, put you in a position where you become stagnant or stale, all right? And you stop progressing. So you don't want none of that.
Right, because these women are of the world, and the scriptures say, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world." And what are these women? They're in the world.
Yeah.
And so if you deal with them, you're gonna be right in there. Oh, what are we doing? What do you want to eat?
And you got to do what Solomon said. For brothers that got wives, you got to do what Solomon said: is not give unto her all your strength.
Yeah, give not that strength.
You got to be aloof with these women. You got to have an air of mystery about you, man. You're not supposed to be telling your woman everything, pillow talking, because you don't want her to lose respect for you. And these are lessons that you got to learn as time progresses, because most brothers, when they first come into the faith, whether they like to admit it or not, they're still coming from a beta male mindset.